Hey y'all! Well, welcome back to Simply Grace. I'm Grace, and to start out this video, I thought I would show you me just cleaning off my desk, because a lot of times when we are watching these bullet journal setups, you see the beautiful arrangements on the desks of little flower pieces, maybe a candle. Well, y'all, here is some real life for you. I had a big old mess I need to clean up. So one reason it took me quite a while to get my video out is I could not figure out for the life of me what to do for this month. I wanted something fall, I wanted something cozy, but just wasn't sure what to do. And I finally landed on cats. I personally have 3 cats, and they are the cutest little things. This first cat here is going to be sort of a doodle representation of my oldest kitty, Kit. She is a gray kitty, and she is the sweetest kitty, and she is chunky. I love her so much. I only do a couple of colors for my bullet journal for each theme, but here in the cover where I have the November and then later on the quote, I decided to use multiple colors. Here I really wanted to grasp the colors of fall, so I'm just going ham and using a bunch of colors, but then later on I'm going to dull it down to about 2 or 3 colors. If you go to my Pinterest page and my bullet journal, you'll find all of the ideas that I got these from. These are not my original ideas. This is a combination of 2 or 3. There was a picture of a cat like this in a archway type thing. What are these called? I cannot think of them for the life of me. Wreath, yes, but it was more spring type things. So then I was looking up some fall wreaths, and I got some concepts from that. So this is like 2 or 3 Pinterest ideas together. This quote here just made my heart so happy. It definitely grasped that coziness that cats bring, and here in just a little bit you will get to see what it is. If there were to be a universal sound depicting peace, I would surely vote for the purr. Now this next kitty that I'm doing is actually the mama of the kitty that is next to my knee right now in real life, sniffing at the computer. The cat that is being doodled right now is Phoebe. Phoebe was a surprise kitty for us. My husband drove down 8 hours to my cousin's house to pick up her little kitten Callie, and my cousins also generously offered us the mama kitty, and her name is Phoebe. And I love this little spot she has on her back. I always think of it as a manatee, but someone also here recently said it to them that it looked like an angel. Next up is my calendar, and the last 2 months I've been doing like a vertical numbered calendar, but I decided with Thanksgiving coming up and Christmas that I will have probably plenty of events that I will need to mark down, so I went ahead and went back to my traditional calendar. At the bottom I put a tracker, and next to that I put a little doodle, and I was going to put goals on the right side, but I haven't done that yet. I'm not really sure for sure what I'm going to put there. And I've already started using my tracker, and I found that I like it a whole lot more going horizontal like this than my traditional vertical. Now this doodle is going to be representing the little kitten Callie. Y'all, this little kitty has so much energy, and she is always running around. She's always on her hind end legs chasing after something. She is just so sweet and so happy. I haven't gotten her to be super cuddly yet, but that's okay. Again, with all the doodles, all my spreads, everything you can find on my Pinterest, because I have been going on there all the time making this huge Pinterest board of just different bullet journal ideas, and I do have it categorized by doodles, hand lettering, monthly, calendars, quotes, and all of that stuff, including the quote on the first page. The lettering I'm doing up here on the top is inspiration from that purr and the quote for the first page, and this is just going to be a simple one line a day, give thanks. And as I was doing this, I honestly was thinking, girl, you are not going to be filling this thing out. But I've done the first few days so far, and I'm proud of myself, and I was in a crazy, amazing, happily, joyful mood this morning. I had my gospel music playing, I had my coffee, I was giving thanks. It was a good morning, praise the Lord. I've seen a ton of bullet journal people put on these different colors like this for when they're doing their one line a day, and I always thought it was just more of like an aesthetic thing, but I have found it super helpful in writing and making sure everything is on the same line. So yeah. When I was looking up paw prints to sort of copy, I wasn't really finding anything that showed a distinct difference between cat and dogs, so hopefully these look like kitty paw prints, but you know what, I did my best. I'm not an artist, I just have fun doing all this. And I will say that I recently listened to a podcast from More Than Small Talk about rest, and this was not just a vegetating out sort of rest night. This was a night where I got to be artistic and draw, and the next day after this I felt so much energy in myself than I have in days past. So I just want to say, do something that reignites you, gets you going, like this, at least for me. Cannot forget making a list for Black Friday shopping. If I were you, I'd be having a list out. I'd be go ahead and marking down what stores you want to go to, what gifts you need to buy, get yourself ready, and go ahead and have it as part of your budget so you do not feel like death at the end of the month. Also, I was like, oh, I should probably put Thanksgiving in there too, because that's kind of the main point of the month. So over here is going to be just a place where I can put memories for the holiday. I was going back and forth on what to do for my weekly, and I decided to do like a combination of a few things I've done in the past. I have my main to-do list on one side, and then I'm going to have like this horizontal vertical mix for the dailies. On the top left hand corner, that is going to be my weekly cat doodle, because I don't like to get everything done in the very beginning for the month, because then I feel bored with my bullet journal. So I have this first week done, I got a space for my cat doodle, and then this is such a simple weekly layout that I can reduplicate for the next 3-4 weeks, however many's left. Alright everybody, well here is the final flip through of the month. Thank you so much for popping by, and I hope you have a wonderful, joyful month. Goodbye, God bless, see you next time.